Hey folks, hope everybody's been doing all right lately. I don't know about you guys, but I've been experiencing some crazy weather lately. It is in the 20s here in late March, and we are dealing with snow yet again. I thought we were done with it because we've had 70-degree days in early March, and it has just been a really wacky winter here in western New York. It's been difficult to get out and do any serious fishing, and I'm sure the fish are confused too because they keep probably getting mixed signals of what's going on out there. The weather's just been, it's been absolutely strange even for a western New York winter. So hopefully that's going to calm down soon and that we're going to be able to get back to more regularly scheduled fishing. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about the future of the channel, give you guys some little bit of updates as to what's going on. I'm sure you've seen that I've tried to keep to a Monday night release schedule when I have content. Luckily, I've had some extra content that I had saved up from last year that I was able to release, and I hope you guys have been enjoying those. And another thing I wanted to talk about with everyone was that I may end up changing the name of my channel. Honestly, it's difficult to locate my fishing channel right now. If you were to just put Fishing with Greg into the search bar, it's kind of hard to locate. So I was thinking about changing it up. I may change it for a short time as a test to see how it goes, and then I may end up changing it back. So that's something, if you see the name of the channel in your feed change, that was intentional, and it's a test. I'm still not 100% sure I'm going to do it, but I'm thinking about changing it to Fishing WNY for Fishing Western New York, because while I fish all over the place, and I'm hoping to actually visit a lot of different places this year, even outside the state. I would love to be able to fish in like Ohio and Pennsylvania. I think that it's representative that, you know, I'm based in western New York, and I've also looked, and I really didn't see anything else named that has a similar name. So it would seem like maybe it would be easier for people to be able to find it that way. And also for people being able to search it out. Like if people are searching to see about fishing locations in western New York, then it's going to bring the channel up, which is great. So more people will be able to see the different locations that I visit. Because that's my hope, is to introduce new fishing locations for people that are in western New York and for anybody else that wants to visit the area, just to give people some options, maybe some places that people haven't really known about, haven't tried yet. So that's what we got coming up in the near future. I also wanted to let you folks know that I'm going to be including a contact email address in all of my videos going forward, and I may even retroactively go through and actually put that email address in the description of some of my older videos as well, in case anybody wants to be able to reach out to me. If you have any questions, about any of the products that I'm using, about the locations that I'm fishing at, or if you have any tips or tricks for me, or any new locations that I haven't even thought of yet. I've done a lot of exploring in western New York in the past couple of years, but I'm positive there's a ton of places I've never even considered yet. So I thought that would be a good idea going forward to be able to do that. And last but not least, I actually have some fishing content for you folks today. It has been a long time since I've caught a fish. The last time was at Mays Point. Last November, I actually went to Mays Point after that awesome day that I had a bass fishing, and they had already drained the water level and all the bass were gone. But I did manage to catch one carp. I never bothered making it into a video last year. I'm actually going to be including that today. But more recently, I had some luck over at Holly Falls Park fishing at the pond, and hopefully you guys get a kick out of this. Well, that other spot just was not doing it for us. So we're going to try over here on that bank that's usually submerged. I'm actually going to set up the carp pole there, I think. Have that set up with a bell so that we can run and grab it in case we get something. I don't think there's anything around. I haven't seen carp jumping at all. Usually they're still jumping if they're there. I haven't seen any larger fish in the water than like 2 inches. So I think they're currently all washed out. But we're gonna find out. We're not giving up quite yet. Oh yeah. See, this is pretty cool. I just don't know if I'm gonna sink in this sandier stuff right here. I'm gonna have to make sure that it's secure, but I mean, this looks pretty cool. I wonder if there's lures. I wonder if there's any lures caught around here at all. It's too cold for me to want to go and check though. Well, I think honestly right in the middle is where I want the carp pole so that I can work both sides of it. So maybe like right here. It actually got a lot warmer out.
The wind totally stopped this time. It was still going a bit before, but it's totally stopped. Honestly, it doesn't feel like 41. It feels more like 45 or even 48. It's kind of nice out right now. So we're gonna cast the bait caster as much as we can while the weather's nice. I got a couple of new lures to try still. I actually bought quite a bit that day after we had went out and caught all those bass here. I bought quite a bit of stuff over at the Bass Pro, and I still haven't gotten through all of it. Huh. Dang it. That pulled and it started moving, but it started moving because it was a tree limb. That might be the only thing we catch today. Oh, guys, look at this. You see these hash marks here? I shouldn't have stepped in them. I wish I could have shown all of them. Those have to be great blue heron claws. It's going right into the water right there. That's interesting. That's definitely what that is. So far, I really like this XPS crankbait from Bass Pro Shops. That's like, I believe that's one of their brands that they promote. It's a nice looking crankbait. It looks just like a Strike King. The body's almost identical. The hooks maybe are different. They don't look bad. They actually look like they're quality hooks. So we'll see. Can't go wrong when they're on sale for $3. Something just jumped. I didn't see the actual jump, but the camera might have caught that. I was not looking out there at the time. I just heard my bell. Just heard the bell and the line did move. It was really light though. Like a log could have bumped into it or fish could have bumped into the line. But because there is no breeze right now, we're talking like 0 mile/hour wind. So it wasn't wind. Oh, well, maybe we'll get something. All right, now we're trying the new XPS jerkbait that I got. Whoa! Got that one. Hey, look at that. Oh no. Hey, no you don't. You're not getting away that easy. Well, he's off. That's our first carp caught in the mouth since April. First one, he ain't that big. But we actually managed to get a fish today. So maybe there's a school of them out there. I think we're definitely going to stick around a little bit longer. We might have a chance at more, but Maze Point. Oh, 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 oh. All right, get out of here, you. Oh, I'm all muddy. He's all muddy. That's fishing. Hello, folks. Today we are out fishing at Holly Falls Park. I came here a couple times last year. I think we only had really one video that I ended up making with this place. We had one really good day here in April. I think it was like April 28th or 29th, where we caught a whole bunch of bass on the Whopper Plopper. They weren't big bass, they were little bass, but it was still a really fun day of fishing. So I thought I'd come back out here and see how things were in the middle of March. Really not having any luck anywhere else. And there's a few other spots I still haven't tried yet. I haven't really gone too far out because we really haven't had the weather for it. Now that we're getting into a little bit better weather, I'll probably start making trips out to like Mays Point and to Cayuga Lake and places like that. But for now, you know, after work, I thought I'd come and try this out for a little bit. But super anxious to try out the new reel. We finally got a professional spinning reel. We got the Shimano Stratic. So I've been super stoked about trying this thing out. I have never used it before, so I thought this was going to be a good opportunity to try it out. We have 8-pound test fluorocarbon line on here. That's something that, again, is totally new for me. I usually go pretty heavy, honestly, in the line weights, but we're down to the 8-pound range with the fluorocarbon now, and we got a weightless wacky rig set up. So I'm anxious to see if we can get something. The fish are going to be on the bottom. Out in the middle, if anything. So I don't know where they hole up. There's got to be a few deep holes in that pond. I just don't know where they are. So maybe we'll end up lucking out. I have no idea. I'm hoping for the best. It's probably going to take a while for it to sink. I got to get used to fishing with a weightless worm again. I haven't done it in a long time. I just have never had much luck using artificial worms like that. I'm pretty good with the crankbait, with the chatterbait, with the spinnerbait, all those types of things. And I've even had some decent hits on a frog. I haven't actually caught a fish on a frog yet, but I've gotten a fish to bite pretty well, but have never caught anything recently on an artificial worm. The last time I caught something on an artificial worm was back in high school. Oh, there's a fish right out in front of me. I don't know what it is. It could be a catfish. There is decent catfish in here. That would be interesting if a catfish went after it. I would actually be super excited if I caught a catfish right now. We have not caught a fish at all on this channel since last November. Oh, bass followed it. That was a bass actually followed it. He's right there. Oh, there's two. That's what we want right there. There's a catfish sitting right here. He'll go for it. That would be an acceptable first fish of the year if I can pull this off. I might have scared him. Whoa. Whoa. Something just happened. Something definitely just happened right there. Dang it. Don't tell me he took it. I think he took most of that new worm I just put on, son of a gun. They're playing with it. They're little and they're playing with it. That one I got. That is not a bad sunfish. That is a pretty sunfish. Look at that. All right. Well, not quite what we were hoping for, but first fish of 2024. Jeez. All right, I guess I better get a picture with this guy than let him go. All right, let's get this guy back in. Off he goes. There's some decent catfish in here. By decent catfish, I mean they're only like a foot long, but honestly, I'll take a foot long catfish right now. Nice earlier catch to start things off. But yeah, beautiful coloration on that fish. All right, guys, I think that does it for this video. We tried. We got our first fish of the year. It was actually a decent sunfish. Definitely not too tiny. Had some great color on it. It was a good test for the new ultralight reel. Hopefully we'll be able to catch some bigger fish in the coming days. They're definitely out there, and they're definitely making the little fish run scared, because I saw something constantly chasing stuff around. So hopefully we'll get to catch whatever that was next time. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all take care.